Hello, welcome to an e-demo on installation of a satellite application server in a Victor Enterprise environment. The satellite application server connects to a master application server, and the master application server can have up to 40 satellite application servers connected. So let's go ahead then and install this satellite application server, or SAS. And the first thing I'm going to do is just open up the Unified Installer dashboard, which I've downloaded from the AmericanDynamics.net website. Once that loads, I'm going to choose American Dynamics, and then I'm going to choose Next. And then I'm going to choose to install Victor Application Server and Client, and I'm also going to check the box there to install SQL Server Express 2014. The SAS, unlike the MAS, can use SQL Server Express, so I'm good to use the version which is on the disk, and I'm going to choose Next. And we are presented with a list of everything which is going to be installed. So that's the prerequisites which are required to run the system. We have Victor Application Server, and we have Victor Unified Client. I'm just going to check this checkbox here to agree to any terms and conditions, and I'm going to choose Next. And here we have the installation type selection. I'm going to choose Advanced because this is an enterprise install, and I'm going to choose Next. And then I'm going to choose an application server installation, and I'm going to choose the satellite application server option. And now what I need to do is enter either the name or the IP address of the master application server. Whenever I enter that, the Unified Installer dashboard is actually going to check if there is a master application server at that address. And if I choose Next, it will progress because it has found one there. And on the Victor Application Server property screen, I can change the install folder if I want. I can also change the database server if I already have an existing SQL which I want to use for this install. I'm going to just keep that at the default. And then down below, I'm going to just enter my password here for the Windows authentication of that SQL database. And I'm going to choose Next. And here we have a screen which allows us to select the application server which this client is connecting to. Of course, it's on this computer. I also have the installation folder for the client. I can change that by selecting Change if I wanted to, and I could also choose to install additional options with the Secure Integration checkbox there, and also the Victor Point of Sale checkbox too. I'm just going to choose Next, and we have the Ready to Install summary screen. I'm just going to double check that everything is good in there. When it is, I'm going to choose Install, and here is a list of all of the prerequisites which are going to be installed because they're required for the system. And I'm going to choose Install. The dashboard is just going to work its way through all of those prerequisites. When it completes, it's going to present a list of everything else which it's going to install. It's going to progress through that list as well. When those are complete, we're going to get the Installation Complete dialog, and I can go ahead and choose OK, and my satellite application server, or SAS, is now installed and connected to my MAS.